Hey guys, welcome to Be Unique Chitchats, where we talk about Jesus, life, and marriage. Today, we're going to be starting a new series where we talk about the characteristics of God. On our first episode, we're going to be talking about God's love. We are going to be reading out of the ESV Bible, which is the English Standard Version. So before we get into the Bible, let's talk about just a little bit of who Matthew was. So we know that Jesus had 12 disciples. And if you don't know what a disciple is, disciple means that you're basically a follower of Jesus Christ. So while Jesus was on earth doing his ministry, he had 12 disciples. That means he had 12 people who were doing one-on-one life with him. Matthew was one of those 12 disciples. Before he met Jesus, he was actually a tax collector. So Jesus walked up to Matthew, said, "Follow me." Matthew dropped everything and decided that Jesus was worth following. So we're going to be reading Matthew 18, but we're going to skip down to verse 10 and we're going to read to 14. "See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that in heaven their angels always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. What do you think? If a man has 100 sheep and one of them has gone astray, does he not leave the 99 on the mountains and go in search of the one that went astray? And if he finds it, I say to you, he rejoices over it more than over the 99 that never went astray. So it is not the will of my Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish." Story that we just read, we obviously are hearing about animals, but obviously we're not just talking about sheep, right? We're talking about humans. Imagine there's 100 people that goes to a church. Everyone's Christian, but one person goes through something traumatic, something happens in their life. They start to not believe in Jesus. They start hanging out with the wrong crowd. He's saying, would Jesus not leave the 99 that's in that church that believes in him and not run after the one who is questioning himself, who is questioning God, who is questioning the word of God? What kind of God that you know, what kind of person, human that you know, would leave the comfortability of the 99 and run after the one? I had a season in my life where I actually was the one who went astray. At that time, I didn't necessarily believe in Jesus, but I knew that there was something. So when my mom died in 2020, I no longer believed that there was anyone, let alone God. So I was actually the one who went astray, but God. And if you don't know, go look at my video where I talk about my mom and my testimony, and you can see God's love throughout the entire timeline of the events that happened. But now that I'm matured in my faith and I understand him a lot more, I understand that the season that I was in was only because he loves me. And when I started to believe him and learn to love him and understand who he was for myself, I started to see that he left the 99 for the one. He left the 99 for me. So my encouragement to you is, if you feel like you're just in this weird season, in a season of, I believed in Jesus, but now I don't know. I thought that Jesus was this, but maybe he's this. Just know that Jesus, he's right next to you. He's with you. He's literally in the room. The Jesus that I know, his love is so big. If you're in a season of not wanting to be alive, questioning whether anyone wants you here, or if you matter to anyone, just know that my Jesus, his heart is big enough to love you too. Just know that you have someone who will never, ever leave you. He will literally leave the ones that he knows is praising his name on the daily, that he knows is reading his Bible consistent, that he knows memorize all of the scriptures, that goes to church every day, that wears the right things, that speaks the right language. This word literally says that when he finds you, he rejoices over the 99. He's more happy that he found the one. Not that he's not happy with the 99. Trust me, he loves them just as much as he loves you. But the word says he rejoices more than the 99 with the one who went astray. Isn't it cool to know that we have a God. We have Abba the Father who would love us unconditionally. People in the world wouldn't leave for just one. People in the world would say, I have all of these over here. There's no point. It's fine. They walked away from the faith. It's fine. They left the small group. It's fine. I noticed that, my friend stopped reading her Bible every day. It's fine. I noticed that she's drinking a lot. It's fine. I know that she's going from relationship to relationship. The world would say, oh, it's fine. She's not depressed. She's just a little bit nervous. She doesn't have anxiety. She's not attempting suicide. She would never do that. The world would say that. But God, the God who is all-knowing, all-powerful, I am who I am. Moses asked him, I'm supposed to go to the Israelites. God, what am I supposed to call you? God said, tell them I am who I say I am. Because at that time, they were worshiping gods that weren't as powerful as my God. They were worshiping gods over the sun, over the moon. So when God responded to Moses, he said, tell them that I am who I am. He's saying, I am the God who is over all the gods out there. I am the God that's over the moon, stars, the animals, the waters, the humans. I'm the God that made them. Unlike the world, that God, he will leave the 99 just for you. You're that important that he would leave to go follow and chase after you with its arms wide open. That's how much he loves you. That's how important and worthy you are. You're worthy of his love. That was Matthew 18:10, verse 14, talking about how God will leave the 99 for you. Specifically, for the one who's watching this video who has felt any of these things ever, or who is feeling those things now, just know that the God I serve, he'll leave for you. He will chase you for years, waiting for you to come back to him. He will love on you consistently. He's a God that doesn't judge. He's a God that loves forever. And ultimately, he's the God that loves. So that was episode 1 of God's characteristics. I pray that as you were watching this video, that the Lord just confirmed something in you. That's something that you've been praying about. The Lord just spoke to you through me. I pray that I could continue to just be a vessel to you guys. Thank you for watching my video. I pray that you continue to watch and just lean into what God is telling you to do. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, give feedback. Let's talk in the comments. Send down some prayer requests. I'll make sure to pray for you, to pray over you, to pray for someone you love. Once again, my name is Treasure Whiteside. Thank you guys for watching. This is Be Unique Chit Chats. Bye.